Thank you very much. Unlike previously stated, my name is Eric Harkness. My name is Eric Harkness, and I'm a recovering workaholic. It's been 37 days since I've had gainful employment. And in that time, I've spent all of my money on alcohol. I've also picked up writing screenplays. And my goal is to write the next Oscar-winning romantic comedy. So far, I haven't heard back from any studios, the samples that I sent them. But to be fair, it was about 5 pages of gratuitous sex acts. My girlfriend is also not very supportive of my screenwriting endeavor. But she says that it's not possible for a squirrel to fall in love with an octopus in about 2 hours on film. First of all, it's a metaphor. I took an English class. I know what I'm talking about. And second of all, what does she know about love? She's been dating me for 2.5 years. If you would like to become an executive producer in my Oscar-winning screenplay, I'll be out in the car in the alleyway, and you can just give me money. Cash only, and don't ask questions. That's not very charismatic of you as an executive producer, now is it? Aside from that, things haven't been looking great for me. Normally, I'm a very optimistic and happy person. But the doctor called me last week and gave me some really bad news. He said that I tested positive for Caucasian. I apparently got Caucasian the last time I went to the farmer's market in my local neighborhood. Thankfully, we caught it early enough because more advanced stages of Caucasian tend to have people blindly and angrily voting for Donald Trump. All I have to do to maintain a normal, non-Caucasian lifestyle is just follow a very strict diet. I can't eat avocado, kale, or quinoa. I was also advised to stop going to brunch, and also to not go to clubs, and they warned me that my Caucasian will flare up when I'm in the vicinity of rap music. But with this bad news and the recovering workaholism, I have tried to be positive and maintain some major changes to improve my life. The first thing by doing that, I decided to change my New Year's resolution. Judging by that, no one has thought of their New Year's resolution in about 7 months, have they? My original plan was just to lose 10 pounds and maybe work out a little more. But now my goal is simply to survive 2016. Now, to some people, that might sound like it's just a crazy, half-assed thought of a resolution. But think about it. We've had a major celebrity die almost every week. Mass shootings have been the summer fad for America right now. The election process shows that American politics are on suicide watch. And pumpkin spice lattes are about to come back to the sales. I get so obsessed thinking about them. That was something else my doctor said. No more pumpkin spice lattes. I've had so much that I can't afford to eat them and my arteries can't take anymore. But the main thing is that there is a silver lining with this resolution, because when I have that one uncomfortable conversation with my mom at the end of the year, when she bitterly asked me, well, did you really do anything in 2016? I can look her in the eye and say, I survived 2016. Can Prince say the same? Oh, what's he gonna do? Come back from the grave and haunt me because I made a joke about him on an open mic or a showcase? Yeah, actually he would. He'd make a really good album about that. So you're welcome, America. I brought back Prince. Another thing that I did recently was I got off of Facebook for about 3 months. There's no joke there. That is just to remind myself and announce to myself, much like vegans and vapors do, that I am morally and intellectually superior to all of you. And that everything in my life is really going pretty well. And that I didn't get invited to the showcase and wait a month just to tell a group of strangers just to get their affirmation. Please laugh. Okay, that was a lie. I actually got banned from Facebook for a little bit because I kept suggesting that maybe we should segregate Facebook against old people. So I'm sick of seeing their shitty memes that say these things like, oh, I was hit as a child and I turned out fine. Here's a fun fact. If you have to post memes like that, you're not fine. And now you probably read 50 Shades of Grey just because it reminds you of your dad. On the subject of old people, and trying to make better changes for myself, once I win an Oscar for my fantastic screenplay that I'm writing, I'm going to get a bunch of money and I'm going to give back to the community. I intend to open a nursing home and call it #YOLO. Because you know who needs to be reminded about how short and precious life is? Old people. You know why? 99% of old people are drug users. 45% of them are probably unemployed, and most of them are living off of their children's salaries. And what do they have to show for it? A bad memory of all the things that they've done in life. It's that argument that I told my grandparents, and that's why I'm not allowed back at Thanksgiving this year. Last thing my grandmother said to me was, Eric, maybe you should learn to respect your elders. Okay, Grandma, we can do that. I'll respect my elders when they stop telling me to vote for Donald Trump. I can't imagine how, I can't even read the newspaper anymore because of how terrified I am about the results of this election coming up. Which, to be fair, is probably how most racists felt in 2008. I'm sorry. My Caucasian flared up a little bit. I got it under control. We can keep going. The main thing that's most terrifying about Donald Trump is just that how people are trying to present him in politics. I mean, the Republican Party has had to declare that he is the new Nixon.
No.
Let that sink in for just 1 minute. One of the most politically corrupt individuals who was shown to be a racist, chauvinist, just the most disgusting human being, and Nixon looks better than him. The only thing that I can really hope is that Donald Trump will actually follow some of the things that Nixon did. The most important being that just resign early in his presidency. But that's more personally for my sake, because if not, my New Year's resolution for 2017 is going to be kill myself. Either that or win an Oscar for my screenplay. All right, that's all I got. Thanks, guys. My name's Eric.